Hello there YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Alright, so in this video, as you know, I got level 1 with Shelly, rank 35. So here's some gameplay in the background, and I'll talk about how this is possible and my teammates and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so right here on the left, I just sort of camp and I just do my best to like put pressure and I get them low and do anything I can and wait for my teammates to win their lanes and they can come help me. But since Max is so strong in the meta right now, I definitely was going to lose that. Against some bad brawls I can, like a Dynamite, I can dodge my way up and definitely still get a kill. So I was hoping we could swap lanes here, and great pull from Obita right there. And now we've got the first bot, which is very good, because we try and get as many bots as we can, because we defend, I don't do enough damage to really do any defense. So I'm pushing up right now, the bot's getting shredded, they have a great defense comp with Max and Pam. And Dynamite's just holding us back, and there's Dynamite coming for me. We're both kind of low, but he's healing up, and I shot there just to try and tag him. But these guys are top Australian players, they're not just going to run into any shots. And Dynamite just shreds me right there, which is a bit of a shame. I thought he was going to predict the other way, but he didn't, so that's a shame. And my teammates are winning their lanes, though. We've got some bolts in mid there, the Dynamite's just pinching. But my teammate's got under control, he gets that bolt, and the Pam's coming up though and respawn. And Legend has that whole right side all to himself and the middle now. So I'm just winning the Dynamite lane right now. I'm just dodging, because once you get in a certain range, it's definitely a lot harder for Dynamite to hit shots. And they triple my lane right there, so that's kind of a... I have to have 3v1 a level 1 Shelly, feels bad. Anyway, I'm going for another big push here. They have we have 3 bolts, they have 4 for the next one, which is good for us at least. So they're destroying the bot again as expected, so we're just staying for control. And they're all low coming out, there's only 2 of them, so we can finish them off there, and this is looking really good for us right now. So yeah, I'm just tagging the Dynamite and getting close to my super, and he's low, so now I can just dodge my way around and do whatever. Great kill there in mid. Now it's pretty even, so I just super there to keep him low and knock him back so they can't shoot Legend. Legend gets out with the two bolts. Now they're all targeting me right now, which leaves Legend alone on that right side getting bolts anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they control most of the map. And great pull from Obita as well, so it's looking like a dub right here. Not much they can do to come back. And again, these are top Australian players, by the way, not just like noobs at 500 trophies. We did verse a lot of those players as well. Like that's just how it is in matchmaking. And even no matter what server, if you're at a certain point in matchmaking, the servers just decide like it can't find anyone high trophy, so it puts you verse low, which is like how matchmaking works. So people are like, we're versing 500s, which is facts, but it's also like 500 players who don't push, but they're good enough to get high, that sort of thing as well. But these players, they were 1100, so they were definitely skilled. Again, these are Australian servers, right? So definitely a lot easier than Asia or whatever. I think it's sort of like a reward for playing, like, no one really knows about this because like it's not advertised, but Australians had to play on Asia servers for, since global release, or since we started playing pretty much. And it's always been like delay 1.5 to 2 second delay, which is a lot if you think about it. Like imagine I press my shoot attack button and in 2 seconds I shoot once, and you can shoot 3 times in this 2 seconds, right? Like there's such a big disadvantage. And like where your body is, so on your screen you're behind a wall, but on their screen you're not actually, and they can still hit you, so you just sort of like you just get big disadvantage all around. So I think of this as like a bit of a compensation, so that's why I'm taking advantage. People are like abusing or exploiting. It's not though, it's not really within our control, it's just within our control what we push. Supercell out of the servers, which is great, like, but matchmaking is so long, that's the only downside I can see right now, is at 500 trophies, 600 trophies, it's like 30 seconds to a minute wait, to 2 minutes actually, and 900 trophies like 15 minutes wait, so it's really annoying to like push high at all or play casually, so that's a big downside. But yeah, otherwise it's like generally pretty easy. I haven't lost a game in a while. Like on this push with level 1, I've lost like what, 10 games total maybe. A couple times to lag. We've played Asia 3 times in a row. I'll actually put the Asia clips in the end of this video to see how like well we did against them. We weren't playing with like the best teammates, so we were sort of unlucky to loss. We definitely could have prevented it. Right there, you see a great Shelly stack with my super, cause that's why I picked Shelly, because the super's so fun to stack. Yeah, anyway, so we've got really good control right now. We did lots of damage on that push, and we're just like, we're just hoping we can get enough bolts so they don't get a bot, or we can get another one so like, so we got a lot of damage, so we just need to make sure. But our mid goes down right there, so they got a bunch of bolts. I still got the left lane, level 1 Shelly on the carry, but anyway, so since I'm the only one with the lane, they're definitely getting this bolt, and I just go for the primo there and knock it back into the wall. Bit of a mistake, you don't really want to do that, because otherwise I don't get stunned for as long. But we're hoping we can defend this. We have Gene Pool, which is good. We have Carl and and Shelly. So I do a little bit of damage, enough to do something. We're shredding the bot right now though, and Legend shoots through the bot and hits the enemies, and great super right there. Obito misses the gene pool on the bot, but we just kill their team and the bot goes down quickly, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. So that was a great win for us. That's the second last game. Alright, now for the last game, Piper and Bo and Rosa. I like versing tanks because Shelly can actually do well, because I just use my range against them and play it smart. Rosa goes mid though and I take Bo lane. So I usually just chip from long range and use cover and dodge. Like basically, I still have my dodging abilities, which is great about being level 1. So I push the Bo back. I actually win my lane right there, if you can believe it. Didn't happen that often, but it was nice. This whole push is in Siege and Bounty, by the way, because like those are modes where your teammates can carry a lot more. Because in Bounty I just sort of hide and I pressure people and I just sort of do that sort of thing. I don't really need to do much, and my teammates can do the rest. So they got a bot right now, they got a lucky bot. They have no attack though, it's just we can defend this quite nicely. I'm just tanking for it and doing some good damage, and we pretty much destroyed it. The Rosa shouldn't have gone in, should have stayed for control, but they only do 20% damage, which is a decent bit, but it's not going to do enough without any other bots, and we can do more than that on our push. Obito gets bow mined in the middle, that's a rip, and then misses a pull, so that's unlucky for him. And I'm just on the left all alone right now, no one's there for me, so I'm just, shooting mid and getting my super in, like, no one's going for me. Because, I'm not really a threat, but people underestimate me and they overestimate me. Like, I apply pressure, and I just sort of make sure people can't heal. If I die, it's not a big deal, but if I get kills, and it's like, I'm carrying, basically, right? Because at level 1 versus level 10, I just do no damage. I do like 300 damage and like 1500 at like max damage. Like, it's nothing. Like, I can barely 3-tap a bow or something, but the buff was definitely helpful because you get super really quick now. And the super stun is the reason you can do anything, because if you didn't have stun on your super, you'd just be useless pretty much. I go in right there just for a bit of extra damage, just so we can definitely win if, they get the next bot. Didn't do that much damage on the push though, so that's a bit of a rip. So now we have to get control and make sure we get this bot. So we got mid control right there. Obito's just in mid with super, so if Rosa comes at him, he can just pull him into the Ike radius. Piper 2-taps me right there, which is a massive shame because she does so much damage. But if she's on me, that means she can't do with my teammates, so that's not good for us at least. So if they put anyone on my lane, it's almost a waste, because like I usually just stall. I don't really need to do much to win, but if I do win, then it's just amazing for our whole team. The Piper goes in for some extra damage because she knows she's lost, and right here, looking like we won. I'm spinning and happy, we don't really care about the push because we've done more damage already. You just run into the mines and take a quick death. And yeah, I was pretty happy at this point. Very good, very long push, like 12 hours for 4 days, so that was a bit of a hassle. And now to thank my teammates Legend X and Obito and I'm a Bush and Big Blue. They all definitely did so much on this push. I was just along for the ride. Like, credit really goes to them. I was just playing the Shelly and making sure not to feed and protecting them from a Mortis or whatever else. That was pretty much it. Like, they did all the work, killing every brawler, and so make sure to go check them out. I'll link them all in the description or in the pinned comment or whatever. Definitely go check them out. Legend X has 500 subs as well. He's got a good channel. Also linked in the description. Happy as well, he's there, and yeah, definitely worth checking them out. And Obito especially, go follow his Instagram. I'll link that too. Lots of shout outs to give out, but definitely follow them because they did all the work on this push. I just got the record, they did the work, so it's definitely thanks to them. Anyway, I'm playing Bounty right here, so this map's definitely a lot harder for me. They're investing in some more top Aussie players, and that guy, their Piper, is nameless. He's a VPN user, I think, which is fine. No grudge against that, And people were like sad that people were thinking we used VPNs, but no, we don't. But totally cool with VPN. Do whatever you like. So I'm just sort of hiding back, and basically I protect Armor Bush from any Mortises or any brawlers, tanks who come close that he can't deal with, and Legend just kills everyone basically. So that's kind of the strat. He's just got to hold them back right there, the Tick, and Tick gets some ground, which is a bit of a shame. We don't want to be pushed out, so that means I push up to push the Tick out, while Armor Bush needs to get control back, but he doesn't really realise it. Anyway, I just kill that Tick head, but I didn't do enough damage. Tick heads with like the biggest counter. No health right now, so I'm just dodging my way up. And if you're ever trying to dodge a Tick, run at them, because like they never realise there's good ways to dodge. So I still have my dodging abilities. So I basically just push up, and they're not really going for me. And it was a great kill and survival by Legend and just Bush. So I get sniper right there. I was distracting the other two while those guys were trying to survive, which was good. So I did my job there, and we're still up by 3 stars right now. And definitely, it was a close game right here, but we pulled through in the end. Anyway, so we're in another game right here, and versus top players again. So Alice/Obito goes in, go check him out on Instagram, and Legend X2. He goes in, gets the star, so we have a lead right now, which is perfect, which is what we want. They have a way better comp, so Legend's going to have to do pretty much everything here. So, yeah, Legend can just snipe them, right? Obito can't really go in, he doesn't really want to go in since we have the lead. He wants to wait for them to go in, and I can't do anything, because, you know, level 1 Shelly and bounty, like, what am I going to do? So we're just sort of waiting right now for them to make a play, and late game probably works better for them, because we can't camp as much when they break the walls, and Obito goes in right there. The Brock Gadget's way, he gets the kill still though, but he's low, and he gets killed. So I run up right there to cover for him, but now we're tied because he just traded. So what usually happens is Obito goes in, and then when he's low trying to get away, I run up and I distract, and I either die with 2 stars instead of him with 3, or I cover for him and we both get out. One game we both had like 10 health getting out of there. It was hilarious, but I didn't record the gameplay, so it's a shame. So yeah, anyway, Legend's just sniping there, wants to stay away from the penny turret. And yeah, they're not really making any plays because we're tired, you know, no one really wants to go in, so it's just a risky sort of thing. So Legend's just trying to get some snipes. He outranges the penny, but he wants to stay out of the range of the penny turret as well, because otherwise that will be really annoying. So we're just waiting and spinning because we know each other, you know, like, no one wants to throw for each other right here. And speaking of throwers, a lot of people try to snipe us on this push and like kill us, you know, especially on this map like this day, but we actually beat them all the time. Legend is doing so well, and so was Obito, so that was insane. And we could try and kill the Mortis right there. We didn't have many snipers like helping us. Like I had so many more on the bow push, which is a bit of a shame. But I don't really. Snipers are unneeded. It's easy enough on Australian servers, to be honest. But the thing is, like, people think we're versing 500s every game, which is like, it's kind of true. 14 health, by the way, which is kind of true, but it's also not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Good last seconds there. We just won.
And remember, I'm trash.